Hello wonderful people, give me a second. Rick, you're a legend, thank you. Everyone that followed, you're all amazing. People over on YouTube, hello, welcome. Hello everybody, hello, Thunder Republic over on YouTube. So guys, at the site here, we can just see Twitch. I couldn't work out how to do it, but I can see YouTube and Twitch chat. So hello people, we are going to do a giveaway, how to donate Grand Warden. We can't do a donation. So, Darian is delayed, his internet is on the fritz, but he's coming, he's on his way. So I thought, well, I'm just going to go live anyway, and we'll start. And then I said, as a wee cheeky thing, I was like, any chance we can got a code to give away or something? And he sent me 25 codes. So 25 codes, guys. Hello, Tony. Hello, Bad Stag. Hello. Darian has dial-up, exactly. So we are going to put out a tweet, because YouTube's a bit rubbish. We can do a giveaway on YouTube straight from the chat. But what we'll do, guys, thank you for the follows. Hello. Mashhad, hello. So what we'll do is I'm going to, if you do ! Twitter in either YouTube or Twitch, it'll take you to my Twitter. I'm about to send a tweet there. We'll draw it here. I'll bring it up on this. If I bring up this screen here. There you go. There is the tweet. We're gonna tweet it right now. We'll draw 25. So we've got five baby dragon, sorry, 5 archer statues, 10 baby drag plushies, 10 baby drag statues. So we'll draw that at the end. That's absolutely mental. The guy's insane. Okay, so there's the tweet. It's gone out. Oh, I've got a message. I'm not going to open that while I've got this up. Yeah, go for it. So retweet. That enters you. Follow so that I can message you and be in the stream on one of the channels to claim. The guy's amazing. Drew, hello, welcome in. Drew, who was on a couple of weeks ago. I think YouTube's working fine. I think it's running fine. You need the plushie, exactly. The plushie. So I have all the items already. So plushie, as demonstrated here, archer statue, baby drag statue. There you go, over there. Well, okay. So that's them all. Can you talk a roadmap for this year of Clash of Clans? Yeah, Pip, we're gonna. YouTube's fine, awesome, guys. So we are just now chatting. So yeah, send me your questions if you are on Twitch. Once again, Twitch works really well. If you do !Q and write the question, then that goes in, and that's awesome. On YouTube, you just have to type it, and I have to grab it and put it down. So on the hit list tonight, we've got some either or questions, some quickfire questions for Darian at the start. Then we need to talk about Town Hall 15. We need to see what information we get about that. Worlds. What else? What else are we going to talk about? I've got a whole load of stuff. All that today. Yeah, we're going to get it all. We're going to find it all out. Oni, hello. Also, guys, yeah, if you're on Twitch, you can spam Spam YouTube. Builder Base. So they kind of talked about Builder Base already. Builder Base is pretty much done. Nitin, it will start soon. But right now, exclamation mark Twitter. Join the giveaway. Alright. Join the giveaway. Retweet that tweet. And I probably should have like pinned it. I'm going to pin it to my profile so you guys can find it easily. Alright, it's got 22 retweets already. Retweet that. And when Darian comes on, what's Darian's favourite Clash? So, right, I can tell you things about Darian already because I'm a bit of a Darian stalker. What is Darian's favourite Clash character? The answer is the bowler. We already know that, man. But I do have a questions about bowlers for him. We will not chat about China, okay? Unfortunately, that one, we're just not talking about that, okay? So that's a bit of an awkward subject, I think, for Supercell and all media companies at the moment. Oh no. I've put my Iron Brew down somewhere. If you could live anywhere, who would it be? Oh, that's a good question, Slayer. I like that one. Guys, give me 2 seconds. Take photos. Oh no, you can't. The streamer bot's down. When do we all get our own logos in game? Oh, we can talk about that. So the sound should work. Sound should work. I don't know why the sound now didn't work there. Oh, it means because you've done it on YouTube, man. Throw me off. Give me 2 seconds, guys. I need to go and grab a can of Iron Brew. Outrageous. Stood on a light. I don't care what in the form of, but I need it quick, yeah, I need it strong. Something to take the edge. Work is blocking Twitch. Hello guys, sorry. Coco, you here? Right, here we go. He's actually got you here, they stick out. Look. You're not late. Darian is the late one. Guys, exclamation mark Twitch. Let's see, he sent me a message. He has internet, do you know what? I flipping ignored him, haven't I? Guys, thank you, man. Right, I should probably answer the phone call that he sent me, yeah. There we go. Thank you for the follow. Guys, exclamation mark Twitter. Guys, thank you, 17 months, man. What a legend. What a legend. Hello, hello. I'm gonna pop you out, man. Let's go to this screen. No, this one. I need to now drag you up, man. I'm not sure we can hear you yet. I'm gonna do this. Do that. I might be able to hear you now, Darian. Hello. No, I can't hear you. Can you hear me?
Oh, there we go.
Ah, there we go. Yeah. Right. Okay. Now I need to get you. I'm sorry, Darian. I'm not. They can hear you at the moment. They can't see you. We will fix this so they can see you as well. Let me just shrink this down a little bit so that I can have several windows open at once. And we'll do this one here. We're going to turn that on. We're going to put it to this. I wonder if this is the right one. Oh, that's just a black screen, so that's probably not it. We'll not go with that. We'll go with this one. Oh, that's tiny. What's going on there? Right. We're going to start a new source, which is what I do every time. And we're going to call it that. That's fine. And look, it's immediately found you, Darian. So that's how to do it. You are a bit giant, man, but we'll shrink you down. So your internet's working again?
What's that? Yeah, it's working now. So, unfortunately, I moved into at least what I would consider in the middle of the forest. On the outskirts of like suburban area of actually more rural area, just outside of Helsinki, and we don't have fiber internet yet. So I'm on 5G cellular internet service, and
right.
I just went down for a couple hours. Not sure why, but yeah, luckily, if the Finns are anything, they're very prompt and they are very punctual. And they said we will get you up and running by 10 o'clock. And by 10 o'clock, he was pretty much right.
That's so good because hey, that's what Scandinavia's famous for, though, isn't it? Is like actual being accurate and
don't ever call Finns Scandinavians.
Oh, sorry. Are they different? Yeah, they are.
Yeah, they're Nordic. Yeah, they don't take kindly to be called Scandinavians.
Oh, okay, cool. There you go. I've learned something new. Right, so I've done the giveaway. I've not called anything. We put it on Twitter, Darian. So we're just going to draw 25 names towards the end of the stream. You kind of blown me away. I was like expecting like one code off you or something, and you just sent me all the codes. You're an absolute madman. So thank you for that. It's absolutely
you didn't say
insane.
how many you wanted.
No, you're right. I didn't. But I also said sorry for being so cheeky. But you know, then we've got Judo Sloth. Then we got Lady B. We've got all the Aries, Coco. We got all the content creators in here. Tweed. Hello everyone. There's loads of people in, and we've got people over on YouTube as well. So there we go. We've got hundreds and hundreds of people in. It's awesome. Thank you so much for doing this.
I gotta give a shout out to Judo and Lady. I miss you guys.
Oh, there we go. So yeah, because of lockdown and all that, you haven't really. I mean, I suppose you saw Judo for the 1 million subscriber special, didn't you?
Yeah, it was really good to see him. But for the most part, just because of lockdown, we haven't really seen any content creators or pretty much anybody outside of Helsinki for like 3 years.
And I suppose that's the same. Like even the Worlds, you didn't go to the Worlds, did you? That was over in LA way.
Yeah, like I did. So we held a special viewing party just for the content creators, privately, and we've done that a couple years in a row now. And I was the host for that. So I did a lot of song and dance, and people got to watch me take off a bathrobe and jump into the hot tub. A lot of things that just will go unexplained and unexplored.
I really want to know more about that statement, but okay, we can just let that one slide. Okay.
Yeah, you really don't.
Depress you.
But that was done from our office studio in Helsinki, and even though the finals were done in LA, which I was really angry that all of them went to my hometown without me, ate my food, breathed my air, walked in my hood, and I had to broadcast from Helsinki. I don't think I'll ever forgive Judo and Lady V for that, though. I love them to death, but yeah, like that is unforgivable. But I couldn't show them all the best eatery places that I know of in LA, and I could have taken some great places.
You could have hosted them well, yeah, and they rejected you.
Yep.
So who are we blaming for that? Is that it kind of feels like it's maybe Judo. Judo's the sort of guy that would do that. Would have had a word and said, "We want to leave Judo. We want to leave Darian behind."
I don't know. I just don't think I think he felt threatened by my presence on camera.
Yeah, no, I can see that, man. Yeah, that's because you were the star of the 1 million subscriber special. You were the star of that video. Ignore the fact that Judo was standing on a plane.
My 1 million subscribers, not Judo.
Exactly.
No, Judo worked his butt off for that, and it was an honor to be a part of his video.
That is so cool. Yeah, it was such a good video. Oh, and you're frozen.
We had a lot of fun talking. He talked me aside about what he wanted to do. Yeah.
Now you're back. You're okay.
Yeah, my internet's probably going to be a little doggy. It was a great privilege and honor to be able to help Judo with that video. We had a lot of fun coordinating it, after our recording sessions of audio bits. Like it was. I don't want to kind of spill any of the magic sauce of what went on, but it was a lot of fun, and I have to tell Judo thank you for letting me be a part of that.
Yeah, that's so cool. It was cool. Right, okay, let's get on with some back on track. Okay, so
I'm the king of tangents, so
yeah, no, and so am I. I mean, like, I'm just like, if anyone's watched my streams, you'll just see how easily I'm distracted. So what we're going to do, I thought we'd start off... Now, last time I sent you everything in advance. This time I've sent you nothing, so you don't really know what's coming. But I know that you're up for anything, and you'll just tell me stuff you're not up for. But I thought we'd start off with some either-ors, alright? Because we've done the standard questions, because you've been on before. So you've done the standard questions before. So I'm just going to give you 2 options, and you have to decide which one you like better, okay? And you have to say it. You get, 2 seconds, okay?
Ooh, okay.
One. Okay? So, first one first. 80s or 90s music?
90s.
There we go. Pancakes or waffles?
Waffles.
Whoa, controversial. Twitter or Instagram?
Twitter.
Bagels or toast?
Bagels.
Watch sports or play sports?
Play.
Because it's a bit of a longer one. Outer space or bottom of the sea?
Outer space. Oh, wait. Ooh.
Oh.
Tangent. I do have my scuba diving instructor's license, so I've been scuba diving most of my life. But I'm a hardcore academic. I love astronomy. I have friends at JPL and NASA who would feed me images of telescope stuff. If I had my choice, I would be off this planet to go deep space exploration. So
Okay, cool. I like that. I've lost my place now. Tablet or phone? There's a controversial one for Clash World. Phone, there we go. Christmas or Halloween?
Halloween.
I may use that as a Town Hall 15 answer later on for you. So
Neither. Thanksgiving. American Thanksgiving.
Oh, Thanksgiving. Okay. I like that. Interesting. See the future or change the past?
That depends on how old you get. The older you get, the more you want to change the past. And I'm kind of at that crossroad where I can go either way.
Okay. Alright, we'll give you one pass then. That's your one pass. Soap or shower gel? A little bit.
Shower gel.
One for the ladies. Yeah. Wine or beer?
Neither.
Okay. Marvel or DC?
Marvel by far. DC is a swear word in my family. I have family at Marvel, so...
Fair enough. That was a strong there's a strong over on one of them. Okay, Apples or oranges?
Oranges.
Sports car or pickup truck?
Sports car.
And then this is the last one: painful truth or comforting lie?
Painful truth.
Harsh, brutal. I actually thought you would go for that one. I was guessing you'd go for that one. There we go. Awesome. It was just something to get you warmed up, loosened up. Okay. Let me say, that Thanksgiving answer is interesting. I like that.
Okay. Let's see where this is going.
Lady B has jumped in with a question, which is a really interesting one. Controversial topic. Judo, Itsu, and Marco and I were all disappointed in and out. What does Darian have to say for himself? He's got the t-shirt on.
Read it and weep, Lady B. I will die on this hill. What do you say about that?
Okay, cool. Well, we've got heated already. I like that. Brilliant.
As a red-blooded Californian, I will die on the In-N-Out hill.
Die on the In-N-Out hill. I love it. Yep. I love it. I don't know what In-N-Out is. Obviously now I need to try it whenever I go to America next.
West Coast burger chain that California. It's very controversial. Most Californians love it. People who have never had it are like, it's okay.
Right. Okay. Cool. Right. We're going to chat about Clash of Clans next. I've got some questions for you, but the first thing that I want to cover. These are the important questions. All right. There's a couple of things that just really for me. First one is this t-shirt here. Darian, is this t-shirt modeled on you?
Well, it depends on who you ask. If you ask the Clash Quest Discord, they made an Ice Wizard version of me.
Yeah.
And it strangely kind of looks like Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Vegeta. I know my Dragon Ball. I'm Japanese. But no, it is not modeled on me. It is the Ice Wizard from originally that was made when Clash Royale introduced the Ice Wizard.
Yeah.
So, and then Clash of Clans did it for a temporary troop, but by then the shirt had already been out. And it's probably my favorite shirt and my favorite troop in the game.
Yeah. Oh, okay, there we go. So I thought bowlers were your favorite troop, but maybe you were talking about bowlers are your favorite troop that are currently in the game, and Ice Wizards are temporary troop.
Correct.
Love it. Okay, that's good. Another one, just a couple of technical things for you. You've actually got one of your troops is misnamed. I take this opportunity to talk to everyone when they're on, but I've got your voice now. So there's a troop, a super troop called incorrectly named the Ice Hound. That's actually wrong. It's the Snowy Hound. This is my you're talking about In and Out Burger Hill. So because when the Ice Hound is deployed, it's not a Lalo anymore. Lady B, I was trying to pick you up about this at the weekend. It's then a Snowlo, okay? So if we can just sort that out, Darian, that'd be good. See, it's a bit embarrassing that I've mentioned it in front of you live, but there's these technical issues we need to sort
right
out.
On that. In fact, I am.
Cool.
You can tell I'm actually writing it down right now,
Excellent.
and I am sending a message to the CEO of the company this very second.
Good. Sorted. Happy days. I'm glad we got that sorted out. It's been on my mind for a while, I'll be honest. People are now spamming Snowlo at me. It has its own emote, so it must be true, Darian. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. I can see why.
Yeah, cool. Happy days. Right, okay. Let's talk about Clash of Clans. I've got just a few sort of big talking points here, and we'll sort of work through. The first one is December update. What happened and what's going on with that at the moment? Where are you at with that?
What do you mean by what happened with that?
What happened? It was so it was going to be a lot bigger. Was the announcement you said, and then and nothing.
So, that's a complex one.
Sorry, yeah. Just start you off easy with like a really complicated one.
So we've been working on the big update, and it's not difficult to say that we've been working on it for actually a couple years now. And we've been wanting to push it out for a while. And the more we've taken a look at it, the more we've realized just how complex this feature is. And as I've said in the past, like everything that we've done has had a production roadmap. And now we don't share our production roadmaps publicly because, things change. And it would really suck to post like, imagine this, we post, we're working on this feature a year and a half from now. Well, things change in a year and a half, and it would be really not fun that if everybody was really looking forward to that feature and that gets axed.
Yeah.
So doing transparent production roadmaps is really tricky because a lot of people are like, oh, you lied to us. This is what you said you were working on. And we do our best to try to work on those things, but sometimes just reality kicks in, and things get axed, things get changed, and things that we want to work on may not be technically feasible. So going back to this feature we've been working on for a couple years now, just like, and I've said this before, when we created the Clan War League, or at least when we thought about what we wanted to do for the Clan War League, the goal was to create a competition system to prove who was the top clan in the world. But at the time, Town Hall 11 was the only max Town Hall at the time. So how did we get more people to upgrade to higher tower Town Halls? So we had to create this kind of like breadcrumb roadmap of, okay, first we had to make it easier to upgrade with clan games, magic items. Then we did Town Hall 12. Then we did the Clan War League. And when we did that, the number of people who upgraded skyrocketed huge. And then the number of people that we have at Town Hall 14 is just insane. Like the percentage of the player base at endgame now dwarfs by far what the endgame percentage was at when it was max Town Hall 11. And we've also made it easier to get there with decreased upgrade time and costs. So what is the point of this ramble? We're approaching this new feature in the same way. Everything that we've been doing for the past couple years has been little breadcrumbs here and there. And when I say breadcrumbs, that doesn't mean we've been dropping hints in the game. It's just all of our updates. Yeah, all of our updates are geared towards this one feature. And it's a very complex one. So we originally wanted to do it I think it was like a year ago. And then we realized, we simply didn't have the development bandwidth because of all the different things that we were working on. So that's when we did Town Hall 14. Because we wanted to get new content out. And that's why Town Hall 14 was a little bit earlier than the usual 18-month gap that we've been trying to get between Town Halls. Then we wanted to do it this year, or sorry, late last year. Now, if you remember in October, on Reddit, I posted a quality of life request thread. Like, all right, I'm looking for quality of life requests. Like, let me know what are the most requested features. Knowing that by the time that we had posted, or by the time that that we had a really small autumn update, like just a few level. I think that's when we introduced the Super Dragon. I think it was. Was it the autumn
Super
update?
Dragon was December, I think.
What was in autumn? Was that not Super Bowler? Was it?
Yeah,
Someone
maybe.
got a better memory than me. So who remembers what Super Troop we did?
Someone will say in chat in a second.
Yeah, whatever it was we did in October, September update. By that point, we knew that our release date for this feature was going to fall behind again, and so that's when we started compiling our quality of life improvements, because the December update was intending to be that. Unfortunately, a lot of the quality of life improvement stuff proved to be actually a lot more complex than we thought they would. And so it required us to kind of divide the team into who was working on that and who was working on, wow, I actually almost said the name of the feature. Ooh, that was really close.
everyone try rewind the stream, try and read his lips, try and see what he said.
I'm like Tom Holland in interviews when, like, he's the worst. So we had to take a really careful look at when we can release this update. And we knew that it wasn't going to make it by the end of the year, especially with people working on quality of life stuff, a lot of server stuff, and how many people we had focused on this new feature. So we wanted to get the quality of life stuff out. We had to split it up between 2 updates. That's why the bonus one came. What month is this? When did it come? Last month? So that's why you had to split them up, and that way we could have people completely focused on this new feature. Now, right now, I think the Clash team is in the largest number of developers that we've ever had at one time. Like, we've hired animators, server engineers. In fact, we've got one particular artist who's now, like, his whole job is just creating new skins. So he's got this artist is the one who's behind, like, the shadow, or the shadow archer, or the shadow archer is the last one. So he's the one who designed the Shadow Archer series, and some of the skins he's coming up with are just absolutely just beautiful. So that freed up a lot of our other artists to focus on this feature. Okay. And when you see how much detail and how much artwork has gone to this feature, when you see it, you'll suddenly go, oh, okay, everything falls into place and makes sense. And I really can't wait to start sneak peeking when that is. And believe me, I want to drop hints about what it is. I want to drop hints about what I'm going to be doing for the dev video. It's truly going to be a very magnificent update. Like, I know, was it last year I said that, it was going to be a banner year for Clash of Clans. It was because, again, we were under the assumption that this feature was going to be coming out last year. Well, knowing that it's coming out, like, we're getting there. We're so close to finishing it. We've been doing internal play testing on it, and it's a ton of fun.
Okay, so that's the stage you're at. You're at testing at the moment. You're on the artwork stage. So it's not something that's getting canned or anything like that. It's something that, like, it's still coming, and it's still 100% going to be in the game.
Yeah.
And
we are 100% committed to it. In fact, we're 3,000% committed to it. We've got pretty much the features, I don't want to say finalized, like, there's still a lot of tweaking and balancing that we're doing, but how the workflow works, like what players can expect to see on day one, how it's going to work, how do players access it, like that's pretty much finalized.
That's so cool. Very cool.
And a lot of cool artwork. A lot of freaking cool artwork.
All right, I like that. Talking about artwork, I had a question about Supercell Mack. You ran a couple of these last year, and someone was asking about when's the next one happening. Have you got plans to do that again, or is that kind of taking a back seat just because of the amount of stuff that you've got committed to this stuff?
Mack was done by each individual team. So, like, the Brawl one was done by the Brawl team, by Danny and Paula. Supercell Mack was kind of done by the Clash team. Right now, we're all hands on deck for this new feature. And we really liked the Supercell Mint program. It brought out so many talented artists, so many creative ideas that we were just blown away just how much creative talent was out there and how many people wanted to see their own creations in the game. So it would be awesome for us to be able to do it again. The program is not dead. I believe the program is going to go through some revisions on how it's going to function. I'm not sure. I'm not a part of that discussion with the rest of the community team that's involved in it. I'm spinning so many plates with Clash Quest and Clash of Clans that I just don't have time to pick up another responsibility.
I'm going to ask you about Clash Quest in a little while as well. Sure. I've been playing that, and honestly, I remember when you were on last time, we talked about the 3 games, and I think I said Clash Quest was the one of the 3 I was looking least forward to. It's the one only 2 of them are playable right now. It's the one I'm playing most. So something's working with it. It's keeping my attention, and it's just a really good game. But we'll talk about Clash Quest later. Yeah, that's really cool. Right, okay. So, esports side of things, most of the people in here are esports sort of orientated, esports and Legends. And I know that you've, like last time we talked about Legends League and all that sort of stuff. And I'm guessing that with the amount of time and effort you're putting into this new feature, this new game mode thing, whatever it is, that the Legends League thing is sort of, it's taking a back burner. But what about esports side of things? You've previously talked about trying to get that balance between an average player in the top 1%, yeah? And trying to sort of like keep the two. And I know that you previously talked about no hard mode, that hard mode wasn't going to be a thing, but we're seeing Clash of Clans going much further towards like, I don't know, like trying to get a bit more seriously into the esports scene. Is that down the line? Is like something you'd be looking at, or is that still a hard no on sort of like a hard mode where, I don't know, troops are weaker or there's more traps or something like that? I know Brawl Stars have got something similar where you get to like a certain level and then you've got like the Power League.
Right.
Is that on the roadmap, or is it not?
So, yeah, Clash Esports is a very weird entity. Like it's such a different creature from Clash Royale or Brawl Stars in terms of how it plays for esports, where Brawl Stars and Royale are much more direct head-to-head. So the immediate power balance of who can do what is much more apparent. Where with Clash of Clans, obviously, most competitors, if not all, are going to be all maxed. Trying to balance like every single troop with so many complex pieces, so many complex, aspects to how attacking and defending works. Like, I don't know if we're ready to make 2 different versions of the game for that purpose, when the whole purpose of Clash of Clans is building your base and attacking and trying to defeat the village. And if we change any part of that, like if we reduce the power of one or like normalize a certain standardization of it, it fundamentally feels like we're altering what the goal of that game is. Now, if let's say I'm a Clash Royale competitor, and I'm at a certain trophy level, and let's say at a specific trophy level, you automatically qualify to compete in esports, and suddenly Clash Royale says, okay, everybody has to compete at level 10 cards. That's the standardized ceiling that everybody has to play at. That, for me personally, if I work to get to level 14 cards, so as someone who's played competitive Magic and competitive Hearthstone, I understand the reasoning why you want to try to create a level playing field for every player. I totally get that. With Clash of Clans, I don't think creating a baseline level of everything is not necessarily feasible. I don't know what it would achieve by making troops weaker or might make defenses stronger purely for competition. Now, if it's for Legend League or something, again, you spend all that time upgrading to play a specific way, only to have the way you play change for a specific rule set. It just feels like it's fundamentally changing what the game is.
Okay.
And I don't know if we're ready to kind of develop two different modes of that game that way.
Okay, cool. No, I like that. Fair enough. That could easily have just been a no answer. I like that. It's a well thought out answer. One of the questions from chat is: did Darian ever flip the table? Did Darian ever table flip at Magic? So.
No, I've never flipped the table. I've
Rage.
done plenty of bad ones. I actually gave a Power 9 card away by accident when I was first playing in 1994. I didn't know what it was, and I gave a collection of cards to a friend. It was a Mox Ruby, and I was wondering why he laughed the entire time. And it wasn't until many years later when I looked at the price of those cards when I got back into Magic, almost 20 years or almost 15 years later, and I realized the price of it, and I was no longer in contact with that friend. I really regretted it ever since.
Fair enough.
I'm still angry over it.
The rage is simmering back up now.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Here we go. So esports announcement, the world's announcement, brought forward this year. It was last year. It was in December. You've brought everything forward, compressed everything for September. So I'm just going to come out with it. Does that mean Town Hall 15 fall or December? What we saying, or Thanksgiving?
I don't know. I mean, it's no secret that we want to get it. Like it would be within the 18-month span.
Yeah, that's why I'm being quite blatant about it. And
I honestly don't know if we planned for it for just before or after the Worlds. I genuinely don't know. Okay. Like I'm just trying to focus on one thing at a time. I don't even think the team really knows just yet when we plan to push out Town Hall 15. We have a rough idea, and we try to coordinate with the esports team as much as possible. So it's not like right in the middle of Worlds, Town Hall 15 is going to drop, like right in the middle of it, or we're gonna, obviously we want to try to avoid any kind of situation like that. We try to coordinate with the team as much as possible. But whether it's going to be before or after, I generally don't know yet.
And because it's Town Hall 15, it's an odd number. Can we assume that there's another hero on the horizon as well?
Is that you know what they say about assumptions? Assumptions make an ass out of you and umption. Don't include me in this. Sorry. You ever seen A Long Kiss Goodnight with Samuel Jackson and Gina Davis?
I don't know if I have seen that one.
Oh, great action flick and comedy. She's an assassin with amnesia, turns into a housewife, and Samuel Jackson is like helping her out, and he's really rough and obnoxious. He's playing Samuel Jackson. Yeah, great action flick. And he says that line. But assumption, what were we talking about?
You were going to tell us about the new hero, and that there's definitely one coming at Town Hall 15.
I don't know. Like, I don't know if every other town hall is the norm, because we're getting close to that 100 building limit, and we still need to figure out if collecting or not collecting, playing and coordinating 5 heroes is going to be enjoyable or not. Like, is it just too much too many health bars to keep trying to keep an eye on? Do we want a hero hall where you can choose which 4 heroes you want to bring out? Like these are discussions that we've been having for quite a long time, and we've been kind of kicking that can down the road, waiting for that 100 building limit. And just like hero pets, we're supposed to be they were an alternate version of different hero skills. They were supposed to be like a much more customizable skill tree, but in the end, people end up choosing their archetype, which one they want, which pet they want to stick with the hero. So that's they want that.
It's very rare now to see. It's like unusual to see like the warden
a unicorn
not having yellow. Yeah, do you know what I mean? It's like there's set sort of things.
Yeah. We kind of figured midway through development that was going to happen, and we were hoping that the players in the community would find unusual combinations that we didn't think of, that maybe it wouldn't fall into the stereotypical cliche method of how they're being used. And we're still hoping that maybe someone might discover some unknown recipe that mixes up the hero pets in a different way that may be, that may change the meta.
Yeah.
So we make the game, you guys are the masters of it. But as far as the heroes are concerned, we don't know if every other town hall is going to be the one that has a new hero. Alternately, do we need a new hero? Like, is there a niche that needs to be filled? I'm sure we could probably come up with one, but do we want to create a niche simply for the reason of having a hero fill a niche? And I'm not a designer. Like, I have horrible design chops. There's a reason why I'm not a designer. There's a reason why I get laughed at every time I come up with a design idea. I'm still waiting to get Clantiques into the game. Did I ever say about Clantiques?
No. Go on. Tell us
when
more.
we were working on magic items. So naming things on the Clash team, we saved naming things for like the last week of development, because coming up with a name for something genuinely creates arguments on the team. Like, it is the most heated the team gets naming things. Electro Dragon wasn't named until days before the update, and we were so split 50-50 that we had to email the CEO for him to be the tiebreaker between Lightning Dragon and Electro Dragon. He said Electro Dragon, so that's what it was. I wanted Lightning Dragon.
So is he to blame for Ice Hounds as well? So
no,
sorry, just go back to that.
Yeah, he voted for Snowhound. No,
yeah, see, you should have listened to him, man.
Or he said Ice Puppy. No, so when we were trying to come up, originally magic items were called artifacts. And the feature for artifacts was actually much more complex originally. Like, you had to find pieces of like several different artifacts just to make an artifact that upgraded barbarians. So it had a kind of mix of a crafting system / treasure hunting aspect. And we ended up with like thousands of different items that we had to create, when a Book of Troops was Book of Troops was a much more simple solution. So when we were trying to come up with names, I was thinking, artifacts, they're antiques. It's Clash of Clans. I like portmanteaus of things, Clantiques. And as soon as I said it, the team lead did the poop emoji in our team chat.
Team lead.
Yeah. It wasn't not even a no or let's think about it. It was just poop. And so that is my legacy on the Clash team, that anytime we come up with a new name for something, I always put Clantiques, and I always get laughed at. But I did get to name the Scattershot, which was kind of cool, and the Mighty Yak. Those are my two contributions to the naming. So I do have occasionally decent ideas.
Happy days. The last one, I've got another wee request here as well. Someone's just put it in chat there. I've been going on for this for a while as well. You know how we got like the P.E.K.K.A. King and the Valkyrie Queen, and then we got the Golem King, which was nice. People like that. Everyone knows that the Golem King's got more health. It's an overpowered skin. It's not really, but it looks stronger. When are we getting the Wallbreaker Queen? That's what. Give the people what they want. We want the Wallbreaker Queen skin. That needs to happen.
I will bring up with our skin artist.
Brilliant. That makes me so happy. Also, Town Hall 15, I'm putting my official request in now that it can be orange, please. That'd be amazing. That's my colour thing. I like orange.
Is that Iron Brew?
Yeah, man. That's one of the questions someone's asked. Have you ever tasted Iron Brew?
No. What the heck is it?
It's like... Right, okay, here we go. Right. So, it's Scotland's national drink that's not whiskey. It's like Coca-Cola. It's a soft drink, yeah?
Okay.
But Scotland is the only country in the world where Coca-Cola is not the number one selling soft drink. It's Iron Brew, and it's made in Scotland.
With haggis?
Yeah, it tastes brilliant with haggis. It's amazing. People describe it as like a bit like cream soda, but it's not. It's just, it tastes magic. That's how you describe it. So, and I'm still after. That's wrong. I'm still after a sponsorship deal from Iron Brew.
I have a Coke bottle collection. Like, I am like a sommelier with what is it? Sommelier? What wine taster?
Ah, right, okay.
Like, I can do blind taste test with Coke and Pepsi, and I will get it right every freaking time.
I love that. I don't like Diet Coke. Diet Coke tastes a lot fizzier, but I don't think I could taste the difference between Pepsi and Coke. I don't think I could do that. I'm not sure I'm good enough, but I'm sure you could. There we go. Right, okay. 10-year birthday this year. Obviously, around about the time that 6 weeks of Clash starts. Probably not much you can tell us about that, but do we have plans for the 10-year birthday celebrations? Have we got some big plans already in the works? Are you excited about that sort of stuff?
It's 10 years. What's the big deal?
Yeah, it's fine. It's just a mobile game that's lasted 10 years. No big deal,
Yeah, I mean, people turn 10 years old, games turn 10 years old, houses turn 10 years old.
So something, yeah?
Yeah, I mean, you don't see me celebrating, this t-shirt turning 10 years old. No, even though it's far superior burger place, Lady B. We do have plans for 10-year anniversary. Like, we've got marketing plans, we've got in-game plans, community plans. Obviously, 10-year, for any game to be 10 years old is a momentous event, especially one with such a thriving, living community like Clash of Clans. Like, very few online games ever reach this threshold. Just name a few, like World of Warcraft, EVE Online, and these are mainly MMOs, but for an online strategy game with such online social interaction, that is a rarity. So yeah, we absolutely understand the significance of Clash of Clans and what it means, not just to Supercell, but to our players. So we've got some fun stuff in mind. Originally, they wanted to put me in a crate and mail me individually to every single player on the world just for personal greeting.
I'd second that. I like that.
It would get tiring after like the third trip. I kind of vetoed that one. And they refused to cut holes in my FedEx crate, so that got really, really little moist, I want to say. So we'll see. But we obviously 10-year anniversary. It's very important to us. And it's not just Clans celebrating 10 years, it's Heyday as well.
Ah, okay, yeah. So another one, this came from the stream. This is kind of last Clash of Clans one. It's not really Clash of Clans related. Well, it kind of is. Do you ever plan on doing collabs with others, like as a hero skin? This came from Twitter. This one, or the shoes like Brawl Stars did. Everyone loves those Vans.
I really want those Vans. I want those Vans so bad. I'm a sneakerhead. I really want those. I still have my original set of Reeboks from the 1986 Aliens movie that Sigourney Weaver wore. Alien Stompers, I have an original pair that I got when I was in 6th grade, and I still have them. And they're probably worth a fortune now, too. So yeah, I want those Vans. That's a tough one, because I don't know if the Clash brand is as flexible as, say, Brawl Stars.
Yeah, Brawl Stars is the strongest brand. Yeah,
in terms of that kind of collaboration, like Brawl Stars is, it's set in modern times, it's set in a theme park, and it's a lot zanier, where Clash of Clans is a very, I don't want to say closed, but what's the word I'm looking for? The ecology of Clash of Clans and the universe of Clash of Clans, it's very specific. Now, we've done a Burger King collaboration before. I forgot which Asian country it was. Might have been South Korea, where we collaborated with Burger King, and you had an augmented reality QR code that when you held your phone up to the map, you saw the Barbarian King battle against the Burger King. It was cool, but it didn't really have anything in game. And as far as within Clash of Clans, until we find a really compelling reason to have something non-clashy in the Clash universe, like, we want to keep that as sacred ground. It's a very sacred universe to us. It's what built Supercell. And the minute we put something from outside of Clash into the game, that has forever changed the game. And I don't know if we're ready to do that just yet.
No, that makes sense. That kind of reminds me of like Star Wars, George Lucas, when he was in charge of it. Like, zippers weren't allowed and all this sort of stuff. And now all that stuff's creeping in. Now it's like you're getting these little things. Yeah, so he'd banned zippers, whereas the what was the, not Mandalorian, the Book of Boba Fett had people in zippers in it, so just with zips and all that. So it's like little things like that.
You mean like pen zippers?
Yeah, like like
Yeah, okay.
Things were always buttoned; they weren't zipped, and then that got changed.
I didn't know that.
Neither did I. I read it in Twitter or something. I'm saying it like I'm some sort of expert, but I understand what you mean. That, like, yeah, bringing stuff in. I remember you brought in. Was it? Well, we got the decoration, and the decoration from Brawl Stars when Brawl Stars launched or when it had a birthday. That was always like a bit of a. It always felt a bit strange in there as well. So yeah.
We also had the El Primo temporary troop for the launch of Brawl Stars, but to be fair, like, yeah, even though those are from outside Clash, it's still part of the Supercell umbrella.
Yeah.
And it's still part of the Supercell family. So I'm gonna skirt around the issue a little bit. Like, doesn't count. But like, if we were to bring like Marvel or X-Men or Lego into Clash of Clans, that's obviously clearly outside of the Supercell umbrella. Yeah. I'd have a harder time justifying bringing those in unless it was a very awesome deal. Because what would bringing those characters into the game contribute? Like, what would that do? Like, if we brought Iron Man into Clash of Clans, okay. So
I personally would love that. I'd love the Royal Champion to be Captain America, her shield be the Captain America shield. But I understand totally where you're coming from. But that would be so cool. It would just be the coolest thing.
It would be cool, but just why?
Yeah.
Other
cool,
than
man.
fan service, it's fan service. But apart from that, like, what does it contribute to the game?
Yeah, okay, fair enough. I mean, you'd say that about any of the skins, but yeah.
But at least they're all part of the Clash universe.
Yeah. No. Okay. Yeah. Got you. Fair enough. Okay. Let's move on to some interesting. Another wee Scottish section here. Okay. So last time came on, I said some Scottish words. You had to try and guess what they said, and I thought that was good. But I thought we'd bring it up a level now. So I'm gonna send you some Scottish phrases. I'm gonna send you them all at once. All right. And you just start at the top. I'm gonna send them on Discord. In the chat, okay. And I'm going to send you some Scottish words, and just each line is a different word. I want you to try and say it. Start off quite easy, and then I want you to tell me what you've just said. Don't worry, none of them are. You're not swearing or anything like that in any of them. Okay, but we'll just you've got to muller the Scottish accent a little bit. So
where do you stay?
Right, you've missed the first one though. Because the first one is so, but that's okay. We'll start with where do you stay. So that was a good that you said that all right because it's mainly English words. What do you think that means?
What are you doing?
Want to take another guess?
Jeez.
Where do you stay?
Well, I'm trying to think. I have a feeling that it's not obviously that meaning.
No, it's pretty obvious this one. It's an easy one. We're starting off easy.
Like, where do you live?
Yeah, where do you live? So apparently, if Scottish people understand that as like where do you live? Where's your house? But even like down in England, people don't. If you say where do you stay, people are like, what are you talking about? So it's a bit of a strange one. Right, the top one that you've missed out is also one as well.
I'm getting the messages?
Yep. What do you think that means?
I get the point?
Nope.
Getting the messages. That just I have a feeling like it's not obvious.
So this one is a little bit less obvious. Yeah, it's nice and easy, like easy to say, but makes no sense. So the messages are your shopping. So your shopping messages, yeah? So your mum would go down to the shops for their messages. It's your shopping. So it's like a shopping list. So like you go and get the milk and the stuff and all that sort of stuff.
Oh, okay.
Clash with Styles, like it's just normal. He's just saying normal words at the moment. This makes no sense. Right, go on now. Now we start getting a little bit more rad, more out there.
Then there'll be a wee clip. Clipe?
Clipe, yep. Then it'd be a wee clipe.
Don't be a whip.
Close. So you got most of it. So don't be a wee. So clipe is like grass or telltale, or just annoying.
What is a clipe?
Clipe's so a clipe is like someone that's like someone that telling tales on other people, being a wee bit annoying. Yeah, so don't be a wee clipe.
How do you get annoying from clipe?
It's all in the effort you put in. Didn't be a wee clipe. It's like it's an angry word. Clipe. You clipe on people. You tell on people. You're anyway. Let's move on. Right, next one.
Okay. Away?
Yeah.
Away and bow your head?
Yeah, there you go. Pretty close. Away and bow your head.
Don't be ridiculous?
Yeah, kinda, yeah. So like you're talking nonsense, yeah, away and boil your head. Away and boil, so the literal translation is...
I remember boil your head means boil your head.
Yeah, way and boil your head, yeah. So literal translation.
Not a control.
So you got that, it was pretty close. If we were scoring this, I'd give you a point for that one. Next one.
I have the kenning. Well, what's is it the kenning?
The kenning?
Yeah, like you can.
Oh yeah, you can. Yeah, I didn't ken, you can. Yeah, but not. You had that one last time. I'm not giving you that again. Got different words.
How'd you wished?
Hey, that's pretty good, man. I mean, it took you a while. They were like, how'd you wished? Yeah, what do you think that means?
Be quiet.
Yeah, be quiet. It's like sharp. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. How'd you wished? Yeah, there we go.
I know the next one.
Okay.
You're a wee stunner.
Yeah.
Like you're a bastard or a jerk or a reasonably unpleasant person.
Yeah, that works. Yeah, Scunner. I was hoping you might think Scunner was like stunner or beautiful or something like that, but no, you knew that one. Too easy, that one. Right, this last one is just really to see you. You have to try and say this one really quick, okay?
It's a Brabricht Moonlicht nicht in the Nicht.
Yeah, that's pretty good, man. What do you think that means?
I'm pissed.
So it's a Brabricht Moonlicht nicht the Nicht means it's a beautiful, bright, moonlit night tonight. It's like, oh, what a lovely evening.
Okay.
That is it. That's, just a wee... It's a nice night, innit, says Clash of Style. Yeah, that's probably a good literal way of translating it. I just thought it'd be a bit of fun, a little bit different. It's the bit that's throwing you off the most.
That one probably did, especially after already knowing you're a wee scunner. I was feeling really good off of that one too. Yeah, like I think I said it before. Like Scottish is the only accent that turns the word worm into 2 syllables.
Whatum.
Yes.
Whatum. Yeah.
Worm.
There's an extra R in there. Yeah. Whatum.
What? How do you break that up into syllables? Worm.
Yeah. So honestly, it's particularly like in Glasgow, it's even more extreme. So that worm is like a Glaswegian sort of version of it. So I'd probably say worm. It's like my accent's slightly different, but worm, is a very Glaswegian thing. It's so funny. Yeah, the animal from Glasgow saying that there. They also use the word wor, which means hour, and that took me ages to work out. So wor means hour. So we're going to wor house. I'm going to our house.
Okay.
And it's like you think wor, it must begin with like a W. Do you know what I mean? Must be like a who, what, where sort of word. But no, it's our. So who knows? Anyway.
I do follow. God, what is her name on Twitter? Now I'm just trying to find it. She's a Scottish girl who does like a Scottish word of the day. Lenny Saurus.
Okay. I need to look her up.
She goes by Lentil Pental. It's at Lennie Saurus, like Tyrannosaurus. So Lenny Saurus. Like she says some pretty esoteric and obscure ones like Hochmagundi.
Is that like rhyming slang or something? What does that mean? I actually don't know what that was.
That was actually probably too inappropriate to say what the definition is for that.
Cool.
And I'm probably butchering the pronunciation of it, but I was pretty close on that one. But she says some like pretty interesting Scottish terms. And she's got an incredible singing voice. My God, can that woman sing? But that's why I got Wee Scunner from, and also from Terry Project Discworld.
Okay. Yeah, Alex, Clash of Styles saying that you've been doing some studying, so there we go. Guys, I'm just going to do a quick shout out we've got 25 Clash merch items to give away, so please go on Twitter, retweet the tweet, and we'll do that later on. We've got Archer statues. I'm going to show them all now. We've got Archer statues and Baby Dragon plushies and Baby Drag statues that Darian has kindly given us codes for. So go on to Twitter and retweet the tweet, and we'll do that towards the end. Darian, massively over. But let's have a look at Clash Quest. To be fair, we started late, so that's maybe why panicking. So you mentioned this earlier on, Darian, you are the community manager for Clash Quest and Clash of Clans. Quite full on doing both.
It's so, I mean, being the community manager of one game is exhausting as it is. But luckily with Clash of Clans, we have 3 community managers, myself and 2 others who work behind the scenes. So with me, I get to be the public face of Clash of Clans, while we have one community manager who does all our social media, another community manager who runs all of our content creator stuff and esports stuff. So it does leave me with a lot more time to focus on other projects. And with Clash of Clans is a pretty well-oiled machine in terms of how we do community management and development. Yeah. So when we had 3 new Clash games coming up, I like puzzle games, so I thought it'd be an interesting challenge to see what we can do with Clash Quest. And one of the biggest challenges of Clash Quest is the nature of puzzle games versus what players expect from a Clash title. Yeah. So puzzle games by nature are very individual journeys. Like when you're playing Tetris or when you're playing any kind of puzzle game, how often do you you may tell your friend like, oh yeah, I'm playing this game. It's cool. But how many times do you say, play it with me? So that's one of the challenges of Clash Quest is how do we make this into a social experience while still keeping the intimate nature of the puzzle game? And so that's one of the things that we're trying to figure out what we want to do with Clash Quest. It's been fun, it's been challenging, it's been exhausting, but the team is pretty creative, and it's been an interesting ride. We've been in soft launch for about a year now. We didn't think we'd be in soft launch this long. That's not a bad thing. It just means that, as we're going, we're learning a lot more things that we weren't expecting. And we're trying to make changes as we go along.
Cool. Yeah. So I'm telling you what, I've been playing Clash Quest and Clash Mini. And Clash Mini, I'm loving. I still think that game's got so much potential. It's great fun. But there's some little tweaks that they need to do. I think that's got much more esports potential. But honestly, Clash Quest, when I unlocked clans and I joined Thunder Republic clan, shout out if you're playing Clash Quest, you want a clan, then Thunder Republic clan. That clan system is incredible. It's just, it makes me pick up the game every day. Whereas before I was like, a little bit, it's not really my thing. Oh, I'll play a little bit more, and you'd come back to it occasionally. But now that there's a thing to come back. I come back from work every day and I log on. I need to do my clan attack, and it's incredible the difference that makes. And
we're trying. One of the things we're trying to do is how do we bridge that with the single player linear story part of the game? Like with at least the clan leagues, gives you a reason to at least do one attack every day. But doing one attack every day, that's not a reason to continue playing a game for hours at a time.
Yeah.
It's a good reason to come back, and it's a good reason to keep you engaged. But where the thing that's missing is, clan coordination. Like people just trying to pick the easiest challenge that they know they can beat, and that's it. But there's nobody coordinating. Like, okay, you should attack this one. We should attack this one. I know you're good at this kind of defense. So that's something that's still missing, and we're trying to bridge that. the update we just released for Clash Quest added some new difficulty levels for those who are maxed out. And we were getting a lot of good feedback based on that. We added some new features like runes.
Runes
and
are
it kind
incredible.
of, they give you like these really cool superhero moments. Like you're like, okay, I don't know how to beat this. Not suddenly, P.E.K.K.A rains lightning down from the skies and stuns everything. You're like, oh, that was really cool.
Yeah.
So
that's exactly what it is. It adds. Sorry, I'm talking over you, but
go ahead.
I was stuck on levels when I'm like, right, I need to get up to the next level. I need most of my troops up to the next level before I've got a chance of beating this base. And then runes come along, and suddenly it just gives you that extra little bit of firepower, and you're like, oh, this has made it a little bit more random, and actually it means that you can play a level with maybe if I get a rune activating, I might be able to beat this level, and that I think that's it's a really sort of nice little change. It's made the game a little bit more interesting.
A little more rewarding moments for when you get those chain combos and that fireball goes off or the lightning goes off or the barbarian goes off. Like you're like, okay, cool. That was a rewarding moment for me.
Yeah, it's cool. I'm just having a read the chat. We've got lots of things people talking about, when are the updates coming and all that sort of stuff.
Yep.
I think that's the problem. You don't have do you have a date set for a global update, or have you still got a few sort of major things to get on with Clash Quest?
Yeah, Clash Quest. When we first launched it, like we had a very specific vision of what we wanted to do with Clash Quest, and one of the risks of when you get into game development, you have a vision for what you think is a really cool game, and that's one of the purposes of soft launching is to test if your vision is marketable and something that the player like. Now, for the most part, they may like most of what your idea is, but there's a lot of things they don't. And so the idea is making those changes and tweaks to the game to make sure it suits the vast majority of what the players want. And with Clash Quest, there's a lot of features players liked, but one of the core features is how we keep people playing the game. And that's one of the things that we thought we had at first. And we've made improvements on, but it's still missing that one golden formula that will be like, okay, yes, this is a game that's going to be sticking around for years and years and years and going to be remembered by a lot of people, instead of not just another Haiti Pop or a Rush Wars where it's like, okay, yeah, it was fun, it was cool. So we want to make sure it's a game that'll stand out, and if we were to release it globally right now, yeah, sure, it could be, by most game studio standards, financially successful, if we really, really wanted to. But like, our goal is not to make financially successful. Well, yeah, of course it is. But the goal isn't to just purely rake in profit. The goal is to make these games that people remember. Like, we're celebrating Clash of Clans 10-year anniversary. Like, that's more important to us. That milestone is more important to us than pretty much anything else in Clash of Clans. Not how many people are playing, not what the daily revenue is, like the fact that people still love this game, and we're trying to find what that recipe is for Clash of Quest, and we still haven't quite figured it out yet. And Brawl Stars had that same thing when it was in soft launch. Brawl was days away from being canceled before Frank stepped in and said, you know what, no, I believe in this title, I have an idea what we want to do with it, and turned it around.
Okay, cool. So it could change quite a bit before we actually see it on global release. Okay, cool. And the other one I've got written down here. Sorry?
I don't think we'll do landscape mode like Brawl did, and that was pretty controversial during soft launch.
Cool. So I wrote down here, and you've actually you told me, so I thought bowlers were your favourite troop. That's what I've written down here.
Yeah, it is.
Bowlers is your favourite troop. Are you trying to convince the team to add bowlers to Clash Quest? But actually, that might apply to Ice Wizards as well now, because you turned around and said that Ice Wizards is actually a favourite. So either could apply. So
I know that we've prototyped Ice Wizards in Clash Quest. Now, that doesn't mean Ice Wizards are coming. It's just that we've played around with different troops.
Yeah.
And I think Ice Wizards would work much more effectively in Clash Quest than bowlers. Just because, bowlers, yeah, they throw their rock ball and it bounces a couple times. Where Ice Wizards, you can freeze something for a while.
Yeah.
Visually, I think Ice Wizards will look cooler.
Polar mechanic, I suppose, is very similar to what the Prince does in Clash Quest at the moment, isn't it? It sort of charges forward and and with the special ability, the Prince actually hits the next target and all that. So yeah, I can see how.
And especially with the rune that does the laser beam now.
Yeah. Right, we're on to viewers' questions.
Okay.
There are so many of these. There's been so many coming in as well. We sort of have thrown some ice bowler. Someone says, "Okay, there you go. There's the next one." So, ice bowler. There we go. Sorted. You super true. Heard it here first. And we've got so many in here. I've asked some more as we talked about hard mode and all that sort of stuff. People are asking now. Last time, I'm a bit nervous about asking you this, and just tell me if you don't want to talk about it. Last time you're on, I asked you about the shop, and you said that you couldn't talk about it. People are asking a lot about like gold passes and merchant shops. Is there a Is that still on the cards, or is that right on the back burner? Or where are we looking at with the shop?
I have no idea, to be honest. We had an original idea. So for those who may have not have heard, when we first had the Supercell store with all the merch stuff, one of the things that we learned very quickly when you create merch is that the logistics behind how much product you have to store is insane, especially when you ship globally. For example, just having one warehouse in the US full of merch costs hundreds of thousands of dollars per day. Or no, sorry, not per day. Sorry, per week. Right, just to hold all the stuff. And then so then you have to ship it, and then shipping products to making sure that they adhere to international safety compliances. For example, like for a while we couldn't ship baby dragon plushies because certain countries viewed the little bag, the drawstring bag that it came shipped in, as a choking hazard for children.
Oh, right, yeah.
So certain EU countries we couldn't ship to because of that reason. Yeah, that guy. So the little baggie that he comes in has a little drawstring bag that says like Clash of Clans or Supercell or something on it. Yep. We couldn't ship them to certain countries for that reason. And then when you manufacture merch, the more you manufacture, the cheaper the price gets. So I have a one of a kind Lava Hound plushie prototype.
Cool. Yeah, I've seen it.
We wanted to do limited editions of them. They would be in the hundreds, if not thousands of dollars to make because it's such a complex piece. So I believe they were looking at if they made 20,000 units, it would be like $500 or $600 pop. And let's say we only sell 1,000 of them. We now have, how many thousands of sitting in a warehouse just collecting dust. Yeah. So we realized that, and because we're a video game company, we're not a merch company, we're not a shipping company, we're not a licensing company. So we realized that, there are companies that are better suited to that. So that's why we took this shop down, and it was causing so many logistical problems for our marketing and licensing team of what to do with all this stuff. And the thing is, a lot of it, people just didn't want. Like, we've got warehouses full of, Clash stocks that nobody wants. And I'm sure, people are like, oh, I want them, or I'll buy them. Like, well, they sat for years and nobody bought them.
So chat is currently going wild. So people are saying you're storing the stuff in the wrong place. I've got a garage. I've got a spare room. I can hold some boxes for you. So you've got a community out there that's willing to offer themselves as tribute. I'm
sure many
one of my mods has been desperate for a pair of Archer Queen socks for the longest time. It's so funny. Just when you said no one wants the socks, you're right though. I remember. Thank you for the follow, Ghost Heisenberg. Thank you, man. I remember when the shop existed, and we had that shop there, and I looked at the stuff, and I was like, oh, cool, and I was like, too expensive for me. But now, I want all this stuff. I think it's that I'm a little bit older and all this sort of stuff, and I'd be willing to pay for it now. But also, it's the fact that you can't get it. Because you can't get it, it's so demanding. People are so interested in having this stuff. It's just so it's a really interesting sort of balance you've got there. But I understand the challenge with it. But yeah, you've got the community that's in the chat right now are all after some. So yeah, and Mask, thank you for the raid, man. Thank you so much.
I'll see if we have any archery talk somewhere. Ping, like I'll DM you on Twitter later if we do have any. I'll send you a code that you can give to your mod.
Happy days. We need to do a massive giveaway as well, so we'll do that. Just keep giving away more cool throw creators. Exactly.
So I've got an early morning, so you've got me for about 10 more minutes before I got.
Will we do a draw then? Because right, sorry, I've got one more that bounced out. That was I thought was a really cool idea. And it's about obstacles and the limited time obstacles and all that sort of stuff. I can't remember who this was on Twitter that said it. They said, "I love my limited time obstacles. Will there ever be a garden that we can store them in?" So that we can sort of. He also talks about a trading system. I know that you've ruled out a trading system in the past, but it's a little, like when you press the boat, you press a little button and that's where all your obstacles are sitting. So I just thought it was quite a nice idea and thought it was quite a cool idea. So what do you think?
I would like to see the obstacles go into like an achievement trophy rack where it just displays how long you've been there. Like if I just open up, I can see, the 2012 Christmas tree, the 2013 Christmas tree. Yeah. That's for me. Part of the reason why we have them in the base is so others can see it.
Yeah.
And at this point, we like the idea of it being bragging rights of showing, showing how long your base has been there. And the idea, I don't know if we want to hide them. So, part of it's it's putting that, bling on display.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think there's an easy solution to this. There's a lot of cool ideas that we've seen up there. It would be cool to have a trophy rack of your own achievements or what obstacles. Even if I got rid of all of my special ones and I open up, I can still see which ones I was there for.
Yeah,
that would still be cool.
Yeah, I'm gutted that when I was so I started playing the game in September, and in the October, obviously the Halloween obstacle came out. I think it was 2013 or 2014, and there was only 2 came, and I deleted the first one because I needed elixir, so I farmed it for elixir. And then another one appeared. I thought, oh, great. And I farmed that one as well. And then no more turned up. It was the wee gravestone. And I got it. And so my base now is an absolute mess. There's so many copies because I can't delete them. It takes so much effort for me to delete a Christmas tree and all that sort of stuff. It's like I've got PTSD. I can't do it, man. It's it's horrendous.
My wife accidentally deleted her 2013 Christmas tree because she didn't realize it's she just started playing in 2013. Yeah. And she's like, "Oh, cool, a Christmas tree," and not realizing that they were limited edition.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Guys, thank you for all the follows. Guys, we're going to do a Twitter giveaway. Darian, thank you so much for being on. So, if you go to you type Twitter in YouTube or Twitch chat, it'll take you to a link. Click on that link, click on the pinned tweet, retweet it, and we're going to draw in a second. And I've just realised we might need to set this up a little bit, Darian, because I'm going to draw, but I want to have your face on the stream as well. So if I go to, yep, so that's getting clipped. That's a new emote. So I'll go to this, and then I can go to. I need to get you on. The first thing I need to do is get you on the stream. So let's add in. And guys, thank you for all the. Oh, there you go, man. You're huge. Darian, can you say something?
Hi.
Oh, great, they can hear you. I just want to double check if they could hear you.
Okay.
You're a bit giant. So.
I could say something much more profound if you'd like.
Oh, go for it. Tell us about, while I'm setting this up, tell us
about
Builder Base and how we're not working on any more Builder Base, or if we are working on more Builder Base.
Builder Base is not dead.
Okay.
It's kind of in suspended animation at the moment.
I like that. Okay, that's different from what I thought you were going to say, so that's cool.
We've got plans, or let me rephrase. I don't say we've got plans because we don't know quite exactly what we want to do with it just yet. But as I said before, we want to change Builder Base into something that gives its own distinct identity while still retaining the head-to-head aspect of it, without feeling like it's just a cheaper version of the game. Now we do have people who enjoy builder based. I love it. I enjoy it. I like the different strategy aspect of it. My wife hates it because she's like, I can't predict how these troops are going to act. So some people are fans, some people aren't. But what was supposed to be just, something you did in between upgrades. And I remember at the time, Town Hall 11 was the max. It was meant to be just something you did in between upgrading and building here and there. So it was never meant to be this wholly involved other side of the game. But leave it to the community to take things into their own hands and turning it into its entire own complete playstyle. So as we added more builder-based content, realized like it wasn't offering really anything different. It was just a single-player version of Clash of Clans. In a single player, as in like there were no clan wars. There was no social. There's no social reward for it. There's no social aspect to it. It was just you did your attack against another person 3 times a day. So we know we want to take look at it, reevaluate what its goals are, what we want to achieve with it, and just kind of revamp it from the ground up. But it's going to be a while before we get to that.
Cool. So it's on the to-do list, but a little bit further down. Sorry, yeah. Chat is just giving me pure abuse because I've got light mode on for Twitter.
I do too.
I've got most things on dark mode, but I don't know. Twitter's just always been on light mode for me. Anyway.
Yep. I've got. Hey, you can send them on. I've got light mode Twitter as well. So.
There we go, guys. We have 25 items we're going to give away. So, make sure you retweet, guys. Get tweeting. And here we go. I'm going to paste this in here. I did say that you needed to be in the stream, but to be honest, I'm not sure that we need to do that, Darian. I don't know if that might just be too complicated. So we might just draw the 25 names and then just the first 5 I'll make for the. So basically, we've got a whole load of prizes, but we got the archer. There we go. I'll zoom in a little bit. We've got the archer statue. Luckily, I've got one of these because you're amazing. And being stream, people saying being stream. I just don't know how to check it. We've got 5 of them. We've got 10 of these dragon plushies.
I just got Space Marines here, so.
Oh, what? Hey, there we go. That was one of the questions I was going to ask. What other things do you get up to? What other things are you interested in? But I know that you tweet quite a lot of Warhammer stuff. I used to paint Warhammer models when I was younger. Yeah, and we got baby drag statues as well.
I paint them semi-professionally.
Hey, there we go.
I do paid commissions. In fact, if you were to see the chaos outside of this, it's just paint everywhere right now. I'll give you a little preview of.
Wow, there we go.
All paint.
With the Coca-Cola as well.
Yep.
Happy days. Carbon, what are you giving me abuse for?
Carbo.
Carbon Fins in as well. Coca-Cola, Great and Iron Brew, Time to Clash. Someone can tell time out, Time to Clash. For blaspheming in the chat. There we go. Right, let's set this up. So we've got 25 names. I'll send them codes. I wonder if I can only do 10 at a time. Okay, that's a problem. We'll draw 10 names and then I'll work out how to draw the rest after. Can I change this to 25? Nope, it's limited me to 10. There we go. And we'll put Mackenzie in here.
You got time for one more question. Then I gotta call it a night.
Yeah, no worries. We'll do that. I'm looking for a question now.
Is Lady B still in the chat?
I don't know if she is. Lady B, are you there? Does she think she's got a question for you?
I just wanted to
throw that. Yep, she is there, so she was there to see that. So there we go.
Good. Sorry. I just had to get a kink out of my neck.
Just had to stretch that off. Yeah.
Yeah.
We've got one more question. will there ever be a Clash of Clans 2? I think we know the answer to this, but
I mean, what would be the goal of that? Like, so if we did a Clash of Clans 2, does that mean we would shut down Clash of Clans 1? Like, what would make it better that would require a sequel that we just couldn't add to the main game? Like, if it was updated graphics, why don't we just update the graphics of the main one? And if we made a sequel, it would just cannibalize players from the first one.
Yeah.
So we have to think of, like, what would be the point of making a sequel when the first one is still running?
Yeah.
Now, if we stopped making, if Clash of Clans 1 died and nobody played it anymore, then yeah, maybe Clash of Clans 2 would be, something. But when you make a game that's been running as long as Clash of Clans does, that's a lot of pressure to make a sequel that is just as successful. And if it doesn't last 10 years, it's going to be viewed as a failure. So why cheapen the success of Clash of Clans with a sequel?
Cool. I like that. Perfect. Yeah, no, that makes sense. And I think what you're doing is that we're taking different game ideas around the Clash universe and you're putting them into different games now, or into a brand new game mode, as we talked about earlier, which, No more.
Yeah, we got one more. We got one more. We're having
time
fun.
for one more. Okay, right.
Yeah,
Okay.
we got one more.
So, here we go. Are you? So this is Ari is asking. Are you happy with the meta? How the meta of Clash of Clans is looking right now? What do you think about the meta?
Is that a Lego bonsai tree?
It is, yeah.
Okay.
That's it. Yeah, man.
Yeah. I just saw it at the store today. I really wanted it.
Yeah, it's got I got for my birthday.
Am I happy with the meta? That's a difficult question because one, I'm not a competitive player. Like I'm not even in Legend League. I couldn't hold a candle to most players.
Darian
like
should say ID
Judo or Carbon or Lady. Like, if you put me in a war room with them and to commentate on it, I'd say like, yeah, that was a dragon that attacked. Cool. Oh, look at the thing that exploded. What? Like, I watch people who are like American football fanatics, and I was just like, hey, that person was offsides. I'm like, how did you even see that? I saw just people colliding. So I do think some things are, what's the word I'm looking for? Clash has a lot, I've said it before, Clash has a lot of moving pieces. Personally, I think Super Dragons are a little strong. And I'm guilty of doing Super Dragon spam in my Clan War League attacks. Just when I'm doing like my gold pass challenges, like I just need quick points, like Super Dragon spam. It makes me feel like I'm Town Hall 9 again. And it's quick 3 stars, but it's not a very strategic attack. I could not Lalo to save my life. I love queen walking. I could not queen charge to save my life. So yeah, asking if I'm happy with the meta, like I think that's a wasted question on me.
Okay, fair enough. I think I've used up all your time because you're 2 hours ahead of me, aren't you? So it's proper late. Yeah. So what we'll do is I'm going to draw unless you want to hang around for it, I'm going to draw the names once I say bye to you. Or someone said starting to buy the gold pass. I thought you had it automatically. You still have to buy it, do you?
We buy everything in our game. We don't get anything for free.
There we go. There you go. You heard it here first. Also, Lady B thinks that's a great idea, and you and her should definitely commentate on an attack. Maybe that's like a future YouTube special.
That would be a funny stream where she's like, look at that, and I'm just like, okay, yeah.
Like, wow, dragons, fireworks.
That could be like a fun comedic duo. Yeah, lady, let's try that sometime.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Happy days. Right, Darian, thank you so much. I'll let you get away, get you to your bed, and I'm going to draw these names and work out how to draw 10 more names and all that sort of stuff. But thank you so much for coming and hanging out. And thanks so much. It's been awesome. Cheers, man.
And yep, I'm looking forward to you guys seeing the next update. I wish I could drop more hints, but the closer we get to it, You'll start seeing some sneak peeks here and there. We're still a little bit of miles away from it, but just hang on a little bit more, and I promise you it's going to be worth the wait.
Amazing. Thank you so much, man. And there's nothing but love in the chat, so thank you so much for coming on, man. See you later. All the best. Cheers, bye. There we go, he's gone. Right, let's go to this screen. Make witches great again. So guys, I can only do, so you don't have to be in Twitch chat, you can be in YouTube or Twitch chat. Let's see. Just draw me and it's fine. So we'll do 5. We'll do 5. No, we'll do 10. Alright, so we'll make this for the plushies. Yeah, we'll make this for this one. Baby Dragon plushies. We'll just go straight for the most coveted prize. So, Baby Drag plushies, 10 names. Yeah, plushies first. Let's go straight for the big money. Alright? So, if your name pops up, I might reload the tweet. Let's paste, just in case some more people have thingied. Just in case more people have tweeted. There we go. Right, it's had 67 likes. I don't know how many retweets it's had. There we go. Here's the entries. There's all the entries there. Pages and pages of them. We're going to draw. 84 entries are in. And there we'll work our way through the names. And you need to say hi. And then we'll work it out. So here we go. Let's begin the draw. We've lost a couple of people because they've not got profile pictures or anything like that. Although I recognise Clash Leo. But here we go. Plushies. We have Hammy, Bad Stag, Shide, Thunder Republic, Lady B. Are we rejecting Lady B? Lady B, do you already have a plushie? I think you already have one. Camo's got one as well. And D has one. There we go. There's our 10 entries. Lady B, are you there? You can't reject. Lady B, have you not got one of these? No way. So these ones have been rejected because they've got no profile picture, banner, or description. And now I feel bad because it might just be that they've been lazy. What have I told you? My baby drag is lonely. Every streamer and their nan got one except Alex. Right, so I don't know how to draw 10 more. I genuinely don't know how to do this, guys. So I'm going to take a screenshot of that. I'm going to snip that. In fact, I should have a button somewhere. But what we might end up with, I don't want the same people to get the prizes, if that makes sense, yeah? So see if this spits out the exact same people, then we've got a problem, and I need to go and work out how to do it. Okay? And if it's not, then I need to work out a new way of doing it. Okay, now, why are content creators even eligible for this? Because they've retweeted. Why not, man? So yeah, if your name's on that list, you won. I saw everyone say something there. So we've got Hammy, Bad Stag, Shide, Thunder Republic, Lady B, Crunk, Eureka, Terminator, Camwow, and D. My day is complete. There we go. Shide is your all. Oh, Carbon. I always suspected that, Carbon, man. Wouldn't be a real giveaway if you win. There we go. Right, so I'll close that. I've saved that. Your day is made too. There we go. And it might even do some socks for you. Right, so do I do another one? See, I think if we reload this tweet, it's going to give us the same names again. But let's try it. I need to zoom back in, man. I can't read the thing. Of course I don't have it. Here we go. Let's go for this again. now been retweeted 94 times. It's gone more. I don't know if this is going to work, guys. So we'll do this for the 10 baby drag statues. This is for these things. So this is because Darian was late. I said to him, have you got a code that I can put on and we can do a giveaway while we're waiting on you? And he said, and he gave me 25 codes. I'm like, you're mental, man. Right, there we go. 10 again. We've got 10 of these to give away. Let's go to the next bit. Okay, it's got different names on it. Let's see what we get. We draw? Let's find out. Oh, it's different names this time. Please set less than 8 entries in the... What? Oh, something failed there, guys. I think it's because I've already been... Because I've already drawn, man. Maybe put some music on as well, it's too quiet. It's worked this time. Right, okay, so Terminator's already won. Krunk's already won. So he's getting redrawn. Krunk's getting redrawn. I don't think everyone else. I don't think anyone else. I don't think anyone else is on the previous list. Wait, I can see the previous list. I know there was one in between. The just creator sign up for this. Hey, you gotta follow me on Twitter. You gotta be active. You know what I mean? You gotta retweet, man. Carbon. Feel like we're getting scammed. What? I didn't do anything, guys. It broke. I'm looking for the previous one just to double check. At least we know we can do it now, although it did some sort of breakdown there. What was that? What was the file called? I think I called it plushie before. I generally can't handle the abuse that you guys are giving me. How'd you say boomer in Scottish? Plushies.png. Here we go. Right, I've got it here. Bad Stag, no Gas Tomo, no Figulo, House of Clashers, no Ink Benny, Clash of Style isn't there, Mack Your Cheese, Base Boss, Red, Palm, and 2 Rocky. There we go. We've not got anyone. Hey, it's not my fault, guys. Alright, Carbon Finn's got baby drags to give away as well. Right, let's screenshot this one. Let's snip this one as well. And this is a baby drag statue. And if your name popped up in that broken one, I'm sorry, I don't know how to fix that. So, tough. Right, let's close that. And we do it one more time. And this is going to be 5. This is for this thing. That was for the baby drag statue. This is the last one. We got 5 of these to give away. Archer statues. The tweet is still live, guys. I'm gonna copy and paste it another time. It's been retweeted 98 times now. And let's go back to Tweet Picker. Let's unload this. Let's load this. Hopefully we don't get a break again. We're gonna put it in 5. 5 of these. Hey, Carbon Fit, you can't be like that. Do we get extra entries for quote retweeting? Probably, I don't know. But you've already won, Lady V. So baby drag the first thing was the plushie. So the first 10 was the plushies. Then we had the baby drag statues, and now it's the archers. All right, and I'm nervous about hitting this again because last time it broke and a whole load of people got scammed, and I can't help it. Wants to win again. The second was a bit so. Plushie was the first 10. Second was baby drag statue. Then it was the and then it was then it's this one, okay? Right, entries. There we go. We've got a few more people have entered. No worries, House of Clashes. Thanks for the follow today, by the way. Feels good finally winning a giveaway. Marco Cheese, you've got loads of merch, man. You're rocking the merch. Right, here we go. Let's hope it doesn't break. Right. Okay, we're straight away. I'm sorry, Lady B, you're being removed. Okay? Lady B is being removed. She already has. She's already won a plushie. And that's because she quote retweeted. That's what it is. Right, so we're gonna redraw her one. And Crunk Crunk is the luckiest man alive. We're retweeting him, we're redrawing him. Costa, there we go. CC6174, thank you, man. Lady B is your alt. So we've got Tim, who's in chat, First Strike, Catfish, Belgian Warrior, and Costa. Now double checking. Catfish, you didn't win before, did you? God, Tina Mack giveaways, exactly, Crunk, man. Just gotta double check. I should definitely have had these open, eh? See, I'm not very good at this stuff. Should have kept it to 62. Yeah. Close the tweet. Yeah, we don't have Catfish in any of the other ones, so we're good. We're all good. There we go, guys. I will find you on Twitter, okay? I will message you guys on Twitter and message you the code. You basically send the code to Supercell and then sorted. That's how it's done. Is Lady B now farming out her extra plushie? So basically, guys, I send you a little code. The code, I'll give you the web address that you write it in, and then it gets sent to your house. It takes a bit of time, but it's sorted. Now everyone unfollow. Whoa. Rude. I'm going to snip this one as well, although I can do that later. Let's just do it now before I forget, man. And that's us. You don't want it, I'll take another. Guys, thank you for hanging out. We've had so many people watching. This has been insane. Where's Darian? Darian's gone. Darian's gone to his bed. Is Lady B, what are you up to? Are you giving away your extra plushie? Can I finally go to the toilet? You can, Oni. Lady B, what are you doing? Are you giving away your plushie? Oh, amazing. So Lady B's giving away her extra plushie. You need to say a number between 1 and 100. Is that what we're saying? We'll stay until someone wins this. Hello, people. We need to find someone to raid. So, guys on YouTube, the stream will just end. Thank you so much for watching. Guys on Twitch, who I think the majority of people are watching on Twitch. Guys on Twitch, we're gonna raid someone. Let's make someone's life awesome. Let's find someone on Twitch. By the way, I also have Twitch on light mode. Outrageous. Also here, we'll do this for 2 seconds as well. Gonna connect StreamerBot, so go crazy with the channel point redemptions. I've never seen chat go so fast. Is it found it,
Lady B, the answer is 3. Then we'll say 3, yeah. Samantha Kami's got it. Look at that. Oh, I'm burning.
Happy days, Lady B. I think it's been one. Guys. That was snowing.
Let's make it juicy. Like a seafood. Man, that is so juicy.
People be saving up these points, man. I'm upside down as well.
Man, that is so juicy.
Okay, it's broken. Oh no, it's not.
Let's make it juicy. Like a seafood. Man, that is so
I'm the
juicy.
first. This is amazing.
Would we raid, guys?
We got from some of the very few viewers.
I'm leaving.
Juicy. Like a seafood.
How would you just stay here and do this?
Man, that is so juicy. Let's make it juicy. Like a seafood.
Mr. Reeves live.
Man, that is so
Has he not
juicy.
been flash?
Right, I just need to double check what Mr. E's name was. Mr. E underscore AO underscore media. Changed his name and it confused me. Right, guys, let's go on a raid. Spam emotes. Oh, have fun. Newbie has got. Mate, sorry, Bastag. We're going for Mr. E. Here's my mod here. Mod and long time supporter. So we'll raid into Mr. E. I hope that's worked. Because I'm just typed that in restream. I don't know if it's worked, guys. Let's double check. I'm gonna check my my creator dashboard. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out. How many times do we need to wait for you in DMs? Rocky, I'll work through it, man. I'll work through it in a little bit. Is it gonna work? Is it? It's worked. Happy days. Let's go on a raid. I can raid now. We'll go on a wee raid. Go and see Mr. E. Drop him a follow. He does music, he does art, and he does Clash of Clans streams as well. Please give him a follow. Smash up his chat with just so much chat. Please just go mad with the chat. It'll be awesome. And just spam emotes and all that. The stream is on YouTube if you want to watch it back, okay? We streamed on YouTube at the same time, so it's on YouTube at the same time, okay? I will DM you all, guys. Make sure you're following me on Twitter, okay? Not all of yous, just the people that won the giveaway. Thank you so much, guys. Catch you later. Bye! Did it work?